Hi, warriors, Ramstein here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Mage.
Salutation.
Today we are back in Stratholme, and I believe we will be doing the undead side today. There's some pretty good bracers we can get off of the Unforgiven, so hopefully we get those. And we should hit level 60 today, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll be shocked if we don't hit level 60. We have a quest for this dungeon as well called the Active Agent.
You will have to
play
delve
this
deeper
here.
into Stratholme, adventurer. Beyond the first gate, you will find the ziggurats. We know that the Scourge draws
Who
great
needs
power from these
water?
structures. Search the ziggurats and return with any information that you may discover.
Crap. My bad, dude. If he wants this stuff. He's like, probably doesn't want the water. And I messed up a little bit. I forgot to sell some junk, so our bags are pretty damn full. There is something in here. Can we sell anything in here? No. Okay. It's okay. Forgot to sell. Maybe we'll get rid of these keys. And we'll just work from there. This is a pretty good group. The warriors got awesome loot, so should do all right. And I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing pretty damn good. We'll make some more bandages, I guess, while we're going through the dungeon to free up a bit of space. Clearly don't need all these manas. Could just hold on to like 20 at a time. If anybody needs mana, I'll make them some, but I don't think anybody wants my manas, to be honest. Alright, I need to have a quick drink here. Let him get some threat, and then we'll do a blizzard. He is getting wrecked. Full threat there. Yeah, we'll be hitting 60 soon. One more bar to go. We'll check out Slash Played at the end, see how long it took. Pretty awesome. Took a while. We're at what episode? 161, 162. Quite a few episodes. They're around like 40 to like an hour, 40 minutes to an hour long each, I think. Took us just over 5 months to get the character here. And I'm happy I did it that way. You know, it's a chill way of leveling. You know, no rush, just enjoying the journey. Gotta watch out for these gargoyles. They pulled 1 and 2 there. Warlock will bring them over to us. Looks like we got silenced by the bat's deafening screech. There's another gargoyle there. It's good to get rid of these as soon as you can. They deal quite a bit of damage. And we'll probably not even fight the Unforgiven. That's more of a Stratholme live side boss. But there has to be some upgrades here for us. Oh, guy got feared. We'll diffuse things. Let's check the loot here. Bad back, but more intellect on it. Not bad, but the mana per 5 is pretty good for us. Decent cloth boots, red mist sandals. Some good warlock stuff in here from what I remember. It's a cloth belt. Our belt's better. Got the belt from Blackrock Depths. Yeah, it's all shadow spell stuff. I think there's got to be something here. Let's check out Baron Rivendare. He's got to have some for us. Well, there's a chance at the mount, maybe. That'd be cool if we, get to roll on that. Better ring, I'd say here. Better than the Woodseed hoop. Pretty nice wand. That'd be an upgrade. Rizlin's Wand of Bad Mojo. 11 spell damage. And that's about it. It's not the best upgrades. But we have a quest here, so it's worth getting the quest done. And we'll probably take a break from this dungeon after this. And there we go. Level 60, guys. We dinked. One's saying grats. Pretty badass. Level 60, guys. Oh, my bad. Lamar. My bad, guys. Already pulling stuff. Hit 60. Okay. Try to get close here. There's a health pot. There we go. He taunted him off. I was trying to get a screenshot of it, but we were checking out the loot. I didn't think we would level that quick. But we did. We'll get a screenshot of where we hit level 60. There we go. Yeah, it was badass. There we go, level 60. So Slash played 8 days, 1 hour, 21 minutes. We'll say 8 days. Pretty standard, I would say, for leveling. There's a little bit of downtime. Sometimes I'm just chilling in town, not on camera. But yeah, 8 days makes sense. Standard time, I would say. Fast is considered 6 days. Slow would be like 10. You're focusing more on like professions and stuff. And we're kind of in the middle there. And we killed the boss, and we got a Beast Stalker boots, 240 armor, 21 agi, and 9 stamina. We won the greed roll. We rolled a 99. And we also won the Crypt Stalker leggings. Not bad. We'll take them. And supposedly we have to get information from these ziggurats. I don't know if they're here or... It's kind of a weird Scourge data. Travel to Stratholme and search the ziggurats to find and return new Scourge data. Assuming you would get it off of one of these acolytes, or it would be up here. But we'll look around. We could, after the at the end of the dungeon, we can actually run around and complete this as well. Let's make our way back to these guys. There we go, level 60. So let's get our last few talents here. Probably go into... Yeah, I'll get 2 of magic absorption. Yeah, we'll do that. That increases all resist by 10 and causes spells you fully resist to restore 5% of your total base mana. Makes this a little bit more chunky, I guess you could say. I think the Warlock has threat. I got wrecked there. It's LOS and we'll do a little evocate here. Yeah, level 60, we made it. We have some abilities to upgrade. Blizzard rank 6, Dampen Magic rank 5, Fireball rank 11, Ice Armor 4, Mana Shield 6, and Polymorph 4. So quite a few abilities there. Yeah, I need live side more. I would much rather do live side too, because there's a chance that the orbs, the tank doesn't want to take them all, right? Maybe these guys will do live side after. We'll see. It's kind of crazy not to when orbs are worth over 100 gold. Yeah, the end game time now, guys. It's all about loot now. And having fun in end game raids and PvP. Right, so they pulled the boss back. Need to watch out for the mind controls. And the Dread Mist Sandals drop. 17 stamina, 9 intellect, 10 spirit. If we get the 4 set, it's pretty good. A lot of stamina on him. It's pretty good for PvP. So we'll take him. We'll put him on. And they drop in like a bunch of different dungeons. If we get the 4 set, I'll show you guys what the 4 set does. 2 set gives us 200 armor, and the 4 set increases our spell damage by 23. So, pretty good. So these are the ziggurats. Question is, where the heck is the Scourge data? Doesn't really... I think it would be like here in the middle, but I'm not too sure. Like a little box somewhere. I might have to look up this quest. The active agent. Okay, so take a look at some cons. Having the ruin means you can throw away. Do we have to use the ruin? Do we have to use the Argenton commission? tiny box does not disappear. It randomly spawns in the ziggurats. It's a box. Where the heck is the box? Am I just blind? Okay, so it's in one of the 3 ziggurats. Ziggurats, or whatever. I'm probably not saying it properly, but it's in one of the 3. So the last one's up here. Maybe it has the Scourge data. Yeah, all these warriors are getting their rank 14 weapons this week, supposedly. Quite a long grind. Which means they've probably been farming, 500k honor per week for the last 5 weeks. 5 to 6 weeks. Quite the grind to rank 14. It's a lot of honor, 500k a week. Putting in, I'd say, over 10 hours of AV grinding. Probably not as bad for Alliance because they tend to win AV more often than the Horde. We might try to go for rank 14. I'm not too sure. The weapons aren't the greatest for casters, but the gear's pretty good. So we could probably just go to rank 10 or 12 and be fine with that. There's also AV weekends. You can just wait for the AV weekends to rank up. Currently at rank 3. So we get quite a ways to go. This warrior's an animal. He has a lot of PvP gear on. Trying to look at him here. He's got the Field Marshal's shoulders, Field Marshal's helm, the legs. He's got the full 6 set, dude. The boots, the chest. He's got it all. So he's been grinding. Guy's a grinder. It's a cool set, man. If I was a warrior, especially a DPS warrior, I would grind it. Even tanks it's worth. The weapons are really good. Does he have the weapons? Let me check. Vitality Blade and this guy. He doesn't have the weapons yet. So maybe that's what he's getting next week. Pretty nice gear. And that's why you don't really have to raid. You can just, farm AV. And you'll have a pretty good set going into AQ40, right? Really all you want is the rings and the trinkets and the neck from raids. Thanks for getting some Scourge Stones. It's a boss up there, Maleki the Paladin. So supposedly this one guy, he's seen the chest in the Scourge Ziggurat, which is all the way over here. Pale Moon Cloak dropped. 8 strength, 12 stamina, 10 shadow resist. And some plans. Hammer of the Titans. It's a blacksmithing plan. Really need those plans? No, it's all greed roll. There it is. found it. The Scourge data. Got lucky. There we go, our final quest, and well, for now, I think there's probably a few quest chains we didn't really do for this dungeon. We'll maybe pick up later. And I will be changing my UI, guys. I'm not a big fan of this UI so maybe next episode is, will be a UI episode, guys. We'll just be hanging out and I'll be setting up the UI. I was wondering if I should show that, and I'm like, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Might as well. So I'll be setting up the UI. It won't take me too long, but it takes a while. I like to use Elv UI. I have a little profile that I use for it. And so that's set up. I'm just going to import the profile. And then there's this site I go to called wago.io, and people put up weak aura profiles there. So you can just download a weak aura profile for, like, you know, Frost Mage or just Mage in general. And I'll probably get one of those and we'll put that in the middle of the screen. And that just allows you to not have to look at your bars for cooldowns. So all your cooldowns are right in front of your face. And it's just it's a much cleaner UI. Bindings of the Elements. Male, wrist, 148 armor, 7 stam, 10 intellect, 10 spirits. Kind of cool. We won those. Those are BOE too. We could potentially sell them on the auction house. Looks like they would be like a shaman thing. But supposedly they're 20 gold on the auction house, so let's see if we can sell those. And we're also on the road to getting our epic mount. We're at 450 gold. I went on the bank alt for a second, and I actually had mail that I haven't, like, looted in, like, I don't know, maybe a month or two. So I had to loot that quick. Had like a day or two left. We made, like, I don't know, maybe 5 gold. So I'll be getting back on the bank alt as well. We'll try to make some more coin. We pulled quite a bit there. And that wasn't me this time. Okay, there we go. This tank's a beast, though. So don't really have to worry about any bad pulls. But you can still die here. Like, you know, it doesn't matter what gear you have. Level 60s. It still can be kind of rough. It's just when you have a good tank that's geared like this, they pick up threats so fast that you don't really have to worry too much about it. Let's see what weapons he's trying to get. Do they show the weapons? Yeah, this... Not really, actually. Even the rare set's pretty good. Like, this set here, not bad. If we get the two set is kind of worth like getting the Lieutenant's Commander's helmet and shoulders. We get those two things right there. We get the 2 set. It gives us 23 spell damage. Oh, the tank died. What the heck? Be okay. The Warlock Soulstone him? I don't know how he died. He got wrecked. We'll deal with this, though. I was looking at gear, but I don't think that's my fault, right? I don't think we could kill all that in, like, you know, one blizzard. I think he just got yellow as the... My guess is yellow as the healer, and... I don't know, just things went south. So rebuff here. It'll be good for the rest of the dungeon. But I'm really excited. Excited to go farm gear. It's going to be fun. It's weird not getting XP anymore. And we're level 60, so we don't have to really worry about, you know, we have the same aggro radius as everybody else. A lot of frostbolt spamming. That's what we're looking forward to here. Eventually we're going to go fire, though, guys. And that's when this mage gets a little bit more fun. And we're not too far away from that. Once we get to... You can actually go fire in Blackwing Lair. And the cool thing about PvE now is you can have a fire and a frost spec, and you can switch between bosses. So if a boss has fire resist, you go frost, and then if they don't, you most likely just go fire, right? So that's pretty cool. It makes Mage actually more fun to play in PvE. Death Grips dropped, 404 armor, 22 strength, immune to disarm. Pretty cool PvP gloves for a tank. And Corruptor's Scourge Stone drop. We're already at the end. We're flying here, guys. It was way faster than the last group we were in. And we did wipe a few times with that group. I think once. One was my fault. I pulled a bunch of stuff by accident. But it's okay, right? If it was hardcore, like I wouldn't look at loot in hardcore like that. If it was hardcore, I'd be more focused. The consequences of death are... Sorry, you lose your character, right? But here it's not too bad. Also, the run back is, like, so close to this dungeon. You don't want to wipe, though. But you can be relaxed while doing dungeons. You don't have to be super sweaty like some people are. Especially at level 60. You save the... You know, the focus for the raids. And even after a while in raids, after you've done the raid like 10 plus times with that group, like even that becomes chill, you know what I mean? Like eventually Molten Core just becomes another, like a run that you finish within an hour or less. And it's sort of like one of these dungeons. Like our raids are going to be just like this. Like I'm just going to be frostbolting the entire time. So there's some moments where I'll be, you know, removing curses. You know, some moments where I'm, you know, arcane explosion, blowing stuff up. For the most part, I'm just going to be casting Frostbolt and shooting the shit. That's pretty much it. Like it's very chill class for PvE. But once you go fire, it picks up. Fire becomes way better. It's more engaging, I should say. Just sucks up all the damage. Can't do anything. Yeah. Just being a warrior. That's why warriors are the most fun, I think, PvE. Just become a complete wrecking machine. But they deserve it, right? The journey to 60 as a warrior is... It's a slow grind. Hold a little bit there. Just trying to get some... I was trying to get some damage. That was my time to shine 5+ mobs on the around. But I didn't have a lot of mana, so I couldn't do too many arcane explosions. There's this one part in Molten Core. It's like you fight a bunch of these, like, I forget which boss it's before. But they're all the bunch of mages just go crazy with AoE. It's before, I think it's before Lucifron. It's like before the first boss. And there's a part where there's like a bunch of, I forget what the mobs look like, but there's just it's like 10+ mobs on the screen like this, and then mages are just arcane explosion like crazy. And all you see is just mages at the top of the meters. And then it ends after that. And that's just warriors for the rest of the night. But mage is cool. Cool thing about casters is there's not a lot of you in a raid, so we'll get gear pretty damn quick. Like, there's a decent amount. There's going to be around like 10 of us, or like 8 to 10 of us. But most raids will want like 20 to 25 warriors. You want like 2 druids, 1 resto, 1 feral. Sometimes I think you want a boomkin too. For the hit. There's like a spell hit buff they give. Nice necklace here. Oh wow. This is our time to shine. We're gonna get wrecked here. See, that's how that's what it's like. It's like that, and that's when mages shine in a raid. Yeah, we don't want any of that stuff. Nice, yeah, nice necklace for the healer. I guess they were wondering if I was going to need it. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, 7 stamp, 6 spirit increases healing by 33. Pretty awesome neck for Buck the Paladin. Remember we would have a shaman in every group on Horde side. I'm not sure if Paladin's like that on Alliance. So maybe you can get even more warriors in your group on Alliance side. Because you just want every group to have like a totem buff, you know what I mean? So you'd have resto shamans, enhanced shamans, Ellie shamans. All that stuff. So you'd have 8 shamans in a raid. It's quite a few shamans on Horde side. And it's the same thing in TBC. Even Alliance gets shaman in TBC. And it's 25-man raiding in TBC, right? Yeah, they go down. And so you want 5 shamans, even on Alliance side. Because the totem buffs are just so good. Can't really pass them up. But I think for paladins, you probably just want like a few holy paladins and like maybe 1 ret. Trying to get all the buffs out, right? I'm not too sure because I never really raided as Alliance, so that's going to be interesting too, just seeing the raid compositions. Like the difference. Here, I'll blow these up when they get all here. Please let the mount drop. I hope he doesn't do like the last guy who like, you know. Yeah, okay, cool. Magister's leggings, 20 intellect, 21 spirit, 12 stamina. That's pretty good. That'll give us 2 set, guys. I think. Take those legs, though. Don't want the mace or the scourge stone. The mount didn't drop. But yeah, Scepter of Unholy dropped. That's how it looks. Increases damage done by shadow spells and effects by up to 19, 5 stamina. And then Magister's leggings dropped. I think, yeah, we got them. Just need to get rid of something here. We'll put those bad boys on. A lot of intellect there. And if we get 4 set, we get 23 spell damage. But they're not the same. These are dead mist boots. So at least we got some sort of set. We'll see if we can get the 4 set of either. But yeah, too bad. I don't know if these guys want this guy wants a port. Yeah. Give him a port to Stormwind. And then we'll turn this quest in. There you go. All right, let's make our way back. We'll turn this in. Gotta go the long way, though. Hopefully don't pull anything. Can't cut through there. That was a fun run. No mount dropped. I have never seen the mount drop ever. But it was a good run. We got level 60. Got some cool legs and some boots that give us a lot of intellect, so... Oh, damn it. This guy doesn't like us. He wants us out of here. Shades. Telling everybody that we're here. We really have to cut through here. Look kind of clean. Gotta thread the needle. It's too bad they didn't do Strat Live, man. That's where all the loot we want is. And it also has the orbs. Oh, we'll try to get into more Strat Live. And I want to get into Scholomance. We haven't done Scholomance yet, so we'll try to get into that. And I'll start... oh, damn it. We can make it. We'll make it. I think... So that's what the shade does. He calls the bats to come and hunt you down. Hopefully there's no horde out here. Yeah, there is. Let's see what this guy does. Actually, we can just do this. He's just hanging out. I think he's more scared of me than I am of him. I'm a mage. Who knows? I'm just assuming that because he didn't attack me. So. But I'm kind of scared of him too, right? I don't want to die. I just hit 60. Wonder what we get for turning this. Look at the size of this slug, Borrelgore. Should we fight him? See how much damage we do to the Frostbolt. Nothing. Not enough damage. Yeah, I don't have like all day. We'll kite him to the cathedral. We'll get the boys to take him down. Venom spit. He would take a long time to get to. I interrupted. Sorry, bud. Oh, he's pissed. Doesn't like that I interrupted his venom spit. Another venom spit. Imagine bringing this guy to Stormwind. No, he's leaving. He's like, I've had enough of you. Dirty gnome. It's a shaman. Is he gonna keep running? You don't blink on top of him. I know that. Okay, he's gone. Special guy. Tauren shaman. Very special. It's awesome having a shaman in your group. Get, you know, mana spring totem as a caster. Your mana just always goes up. As a melee, you get Wind Fury. They also have like a totem that removes poison effects, which is great on some bosses in AQ 40. But we got paladins, man. We'll get like Blessing of Kings, all the cool blessing salve, might, wisdom. You probably have like a few paladins in a group. I don't think you would have as many paladins as you do shamans, though. So we'll see. I'm guessing like 3 to 4. Probably have like 2 druids, or maybe 3. 3 to 4 mages. Probably like 4 warlocks. Shadow priest and a healing priest. Maybe 2 healing priests. The shadow priests bring a buff for the warlocks, increase shadow damage. I think it's called like spell weaving or something like that. Shadow weaving. Not too sure. But I remember that's why you bring a shadow priest. That's a cool thing about vanilla. It's more about like bringing the class. The class brings a buff, and retail went back to that. They went back to the, you know, bring the class, not the player. Because they switched it, right? They kind of just got rid of like class identity, and people just hated it. But it lasted for a very long time. You guys are getting wrecked, dude. Yeah, you're dead, bro. Welcome to the mage train. Can't let him kill this guy. These guys are just standing there.
Are an excellent place to strike against the scourge.
Hopefully, don't realize the reward. We are on the verge of discovering what this new active plague agent may be.
Astonishing! This will take months to dissect and analyze. The Argent Dawn thanks you for your efforts, adventurer. With our blessing, take your pick between either this Seal of the Dawn or this Rune of the Dawn. You can use either of them instead of a standard Argent Dawn commission to collect scourge
it's really
stones
nice.
on our behalf. Should you lose yours, speak with me and I'll get you a replacement.
It's only against undead, though. Rune of the Dawn increases damage done to undead by magical spells and effects by up to 48. And it also allows the acquisition of scourge stones.
Very well, then.
It's pretty good. All right, so there we go, guys. We got that done. I'm going to head back to Ironforge now. Pretty cool trinket, especially when we're in dungeons, or maybe even Nax we might use it. You know, if we don't have a good trinket. You know, you fight a lot of undead in there. Hopefully we have a better trinket by then.
I'm a Gnome Mage trainer, and you're a mage.
All right, so let's learn Dampen Magic rank 5. It decreases the damage taken from spells by 90 and decreases healing spells by 180. Mana Shield now absorbs 570 physical damage, draining mana instead. Polymorph, 1.5 second cast, and you can cheap a target and it lasts for 50 seconds. Pretty long CC. Fire Ward 5 absorbs 920 fire damage, lasts 30 seconds. Fireball 11 does 561 to 750 fire damage and 72 damage over 8 seconds. Blizzard rank 6 does 1,263 frost damage over 8 seconds. Ice Armor rank 4. We now get 728 frost resistance. 728 armor and frost resistance increased by 19. And that's all of our abilities, guys.
Be seeing you.
There we go. We got all the abilities. I'm not going to put them on the bar now because next episode we are going to set up a UI. So we'll be putting abilities in new set places on a bar. I haven't done it in a while, so it's going to take me a little bit of time. But it'll just be like a chill episode. I've never really shown people how I do AI stuff. I mean, how I do UI stuff.
Very good.
So it'll be a fun little experience, and I'll try to explain it as best I can. And I'll make sure to link my UI profiles and whatever I'm using in the description below. And we'll also we'll keep this playlist going. So if you want to stay on this playlist, all the new videos for the end game will be on here. And I'll make a new one because some people want me to make a new playlist for endgame, so I'll make it a new one as well. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, guys, and the end of our leveling journey. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and now we are moving on to the end game. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.